We're always told that first impressions count, but they really, really do. Psychologists tell us that we make decisions on people within about 0.4 seconds of seeing them. We scan a person, we scan their appearance, their clothes, their hair, their presentation, and we make choices about their socioeconomic background, their family background, their intelligence, whether we're going to like them or not, and whether it's fair or not fair, whether it's based on stereotypes or not, it is something that is inbuilt in us as humans. It comes from the time when we were cavemen. We had to look at see whether someone was a friend or a foe. So here's the next challenge for you. Have a look at these pictures and see what your first impressions of these people are. Who is she? As you look at her, you're going to be scanning. You're going to be scanning to see that she's got a Lacoste top. It's a label. So straight away, you're going to be thinking maybe she's rich. You're going to be thinking about the fact that she's got straight teeth. You're going to be thinking about how short her shorts are. You're going to be making choices on her just from this image. I wonder what you thought this person was. How about this dude? Who is he? What kind of job does he do? Where does he come from? Is he rich or is he poor? You're going to make judgments on him purely by his glasses, what you can see of his clothing, his skin colour and his hair. He's actually a very rich banker, but I'm sure that that wouldn't surprise you. What about this person? Who's she? What kind of choices are you making about her? Or these guys? Now, if we were in class doing this is really interesting, but I want you to think about this yourself. Right. Who would you want to sit next to on a long plane journey? Think about it. Which one? Which one would you not want walking behind you on a dark night? Which one, if you were so inclined, would you swipe, which one? Right on. Which one would you lend $100 to? Which one's most likely to be the drug dealer? Who in there is a high school PE teacher? It's a really interesting way to think about people, purely based on how they look. What about these guys? Are they models? Are they something else? Who's the alpha male in this pack? How do you know that? Are they rich? Are they poor? What assumptions can you make about them purely by the way they look? Are they even together? I love this. You can go and see people who are famous and you can find them online and you can find them when they're all dressed up or when they're just in their natural occurrence. It shows us that we can change people all the time purely by how we choose to present them. Now, this is something that lawyers do all the time. Lawyers will change somebody's appearance for when they have to be in front of a jury. So they'll get rid of full facial tattoos with makeup. They'll give people haircuts. They'll give people suits so that the jury will go, oh, no, oh, he's so nice looking. He's so clean cut. He couldn't have done that. We manipulate our feelings based on how people appear. So, this is a really interesting thing. This guy has a job and his job holds a really definite costume. I'm just going to give you this picture here. See if in your mind you can think about what he does in his real life. Is he a lawyer? Is he a garbage collector? Is he a early childhood teacher. He's a priest. Now that's interesting. How about this next one? Who is she? What does she do in her everyday life? Look at how she dresses. What is her occupation? Can you tell that from those clothings? She's a chimney sweep. Yeah, go figure. What about this woman? What job does she do? She's a rather frightening looking military woman from somewhere. How about this lady? She's a geisha. I don't think you got that, but I do love the tabi socks. So there are 5 reasons we're supposed to wear clothing. We're supposed to wear clothing for the purpose of adornment. So look at this guy. That's amazing. Just even something as simple as indicating that you're married. That's for adornment. We're also said to wear clothing for protection. So you can see they're both wearing their PPE, but completely different jobs. So it's a very practical reason of wearing these things. We're also supposed to wear clothing to identify ourselves. So whether we are part of a school or whether we are part of a prison, it identifies things and links us together. They say we wear clothing for modesty or lack of modesty in regards to the budgie smugglers. And we wear clothing to show our status, so we can indicate to people who we are and how important we are. Those are the 5 reasons we're supposed to wear clothes.